1. Rich Dad. Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly build wealth while others work hard their whole lives but never get ahead? The answer might lie in what we learn about money as kids. Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad reveals a fascinating truth. It's not how much you make, but what you do with what you make that matters. Think about it. Most of us were taught to get good grades, land a secure job, and save money. That's the traditional path, right? But here's the game-changing insight. Wealthy people think differently. They don't just work for money. They make money work for them. The real secret? Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. While most people spend their paychecks on things that drain their wallet, like fancy cars and expensive clothes, the wealthy focus on building assets that generate income, whether it's real estate, businesses, or investments. It's like planting seeds versus buying flowers. One keeps blooming and producing, while the other looks nice but eventually withers away. This is the lesson rich parents teach their kids. Don't just chase paychecks, build something that pays you. So ask yourself, are you working for money, or is your money working for you? The answer could be the difference between financial freedom and the endless rat race. 2. The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Imagine having a financial mentor who's not only guided Warren Buffett to success, but could also transform your approach to investing. That's exactly what Benjamin Graham does in The Intelligent Investor, often called the stock market Bible. You know what's fascinating? While most people treat the stock market like a casino, Graham teaches us to see stocks as actual pieces of businesses. It's like shopping for groceries. You wouldn't pay $50 for a banana just because someone said it might be worth $100 tomorrow, right? This book's genius lies in its core message. Successful investing isn't about chasing hot tips or timing the market. It's about making rational decisions based on solid research and staying emotionally detached. Graham introduces us to Mr. Market, an imaginary business partner who shows up daily offering to buy or sell stocks at different prices. Sometimes reasonable, sometimes ridiculous. Warren Buffett credits this book for laying the foundation of his $100 billion fortune. If you're serious about building long-term wealth through investing, this isn't just another finance book, it's your roadmap to becoming a truly intelligent investor. 3. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Ever wondered why some people achieve massive wealth while others struggle? The answer might lie in Napoleon Hill's legendary book, Think and Grow Rich. After studying 500 of America's most successful people, including Henry Ford and Thomas Edison, Hill discovered something fascinating. Wealth isn't just about luck or talent. Here's the game-changing truth. Your mindset is the real key to riches. Hill found that every self-made millionaire shared 3 critical traits. First, they had burning desire, not just wishful thinking, but an all-consuming passion for their goals. Second, they had unshakable faith in themselves and their vision. And third, they were ridiculously persistent, treating failures as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Think about it. When Walt Disney was told he lacked creativity, or when Steve Jobs was kicked out of his own company, it was these exact principles that helped them bounce back and build empires. The book's message is clear. Wealth isn't about where you start, it's about how you think. Train your mind for success, and the money will follow. So, ready to transform your financial future? It all starts with what's happening between your ears. 4. The Millionaire. Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko. Ever wondered what real millionaires actually look like? Forget the flashy cars and designer clothes you see on social media. The truth might surprise you. The Millionaire Next Door reveals a fascinating reality. Most millionaires aren't who you think they are. They're not living in mansions or driving Ferraris. Instead, they're your neighbors, driving used cars and living in modest homes. The book's groundbreaking research shows that true millionaires are masters of stealth wealth. They're the ones buying their clothes at regular stores, clipping coupons, and living well below their means. Shocking, right? Here's the real kicker. While some people are busy looking rich, actual millionaires are busy becoming rich. They're not spending $5 on fancy coffee every morning or upgrading their phone every year. Instead, they're investing consistently, living frugally, and letting their money work for them. The most powerful lesson? Building wealth is not about making a huge income. It's about what you do with what you make. These everyday millionaires prove that with smart financial habits and disciplined saving, creating substantial wealth is within reach for many of us. So next time you see your neighbor mowing their own lawn in decade-old clothes, remember, they might just be richer than the guy down the street with the luxury car. 5. Your Money or Your Life by Vicki, Robin, and Joe. Dominguez, ever wondered if you're living to work or working to live? Let me introduce you to a game-changing book that completely transformed how I think about money, Your Money or Your Life, by Vicki, Robin, and Joe Dominguez. Here's the mind-blowing reality check this book offers. When you're buying that $50 shirt, you're not just spending money, you're spending hours of your life. Think about it. If you make $25 an hour after taxes, that shirt costs you 2 hours of your life. Was it worth it? But this isn't just another budgeting book telling you to skip your morning coffee. Instead, it asks a deeper question. What if we measured our wealth not in dollars, but in how much life energy we have left? What if every purchase decision became a conscious choice between your money or your life? The authors challenge us to break free from the more is better mindset and focus on what truly brings us fulfillment. Maybe that means working less and living more. Maybe it means trading that high-paying but soul-crushing job for something that actually makes you excited to wake up in the morning. So ask yourself, are you trading your precious time for things that really matter? Because at the end of the day, time is the one currency we can't earn back. 6. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Money isn't just about spreadsheets and calculations. It's a deeply emotional and psychological journey. And that's exactly what Morgan Housel explores in his groundbreaking book, The Psychology of Money. You know, it's fascinating how two people with the same income, same opportunities, can end up in completely different financial situations. Why? Because financial success isn't just about knowing math, it's about how we behave with money. Think about it. We make money decisions based on our personal experiences, our fears, our hopes, and even our ego. Some of us panic sell during market crashes while others stay calm. Some splurge on luxury items to impress others, while others quietly build wealth through consistent saving. What Housel brilliantly reveals is that being good with money has less to do with what you know and more to do with how you behave. You don't need to be a math genius or a Wall Street expert to be financially successful. You need patience, self-control, and an understanding of your own psychological relationship with money. This book isn't just another financial guide. It's a mirror that shows us how our minds work when it comes to money, and why we make the decisions we do. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or you're already well on your way, understanding these psychological aspects can be the game changer you need.
Enjoying the video, correct? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Please leave your feedback, hit like, share the content.
7. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit. Sethi. Hey there. Let me tell you about a game-changing book that's perfect if you're in your 20s or 30s and feeling lost about money. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit. Sethi is not your typical boring finance book. It's like having a smart, sometimes sarcastic friend teaching you about money. Here's what makes this book special. Ramit doesn't tell you to give up your daily coffee or stop having fun. Instead, he introduces this brilliant concept called conscious spending. It's simple. Spend lavishly on things you love, but cut costs mercilessly on things you don't care about. But here's the real magic: automation. Imagine your money working for you while you sleep. Set up your accounts once, and your money automatically flows to your savings, investments, and bills. No willpower needed, no stress about remembering to save. The best part? This isn't about becoming a penny-pinching hermit. It's about building sustainable wealth while still enjoying your life. Whether it's traveling, buying that nice jacket, or treating friends to dinner, you can do it all, guilt-free. Because you've got a system working behind the scenes. That's the beauty of Ramit's approach. Combining smart spending with automation to build wealth without the typical financial guilt trip. It's personal finance for real people who want to live rich lives, both now and in the future. 8. Unshakable by Tony Robbins. Ever feel like the stock market is a wild roller coaster that's making your stomach turn? Trust me, you're not alone. That's exactly why Tony Robbins' Unshakable is such a game changer. Think of it as your financial Zen master in book form. Here's what makes this book special. It's not just another get-rich-quick scheme. Instead, Robbins dives deep into the psychology of successful investing, teaching you how to keep your cool when everyone else is losing their heads. Remember 2008 or the recent crypto crash? These are exactly the moments this book prepares you for. The real magic of Unshakable lies in its long-term perspective. While others are panic selling during market dips, you'll learn to see these moments as opportunities. Robbins shares powerful strategies that have weathered every financial storm, from the Great Depression to modern-day market volatility. But perhaps the most valuable lesson? It's about protecting your future while building wealth. Think of it like building a house. You need both a strong foundation and a sturdy roof. Robbins shows you how to do both, making sure your financial future isn't just prosperous, but truly unshakable. 9. The Little Book of Common Sense Investing by John C. Bogle ever wondered why Warren Buffett recommends most people should just invest in index funds? Well, John Bogle's The Little Book of Common Sense Investing has the answer, and it's simpler than you might think. Here's the deal. Most active fund managers who try to beat the market actually don't. Shocking, right? Studies show that over 80% of active funds underperform their benchmark indexes over long periods. But why? It comes down to costs. Every time a fund manager trades stocks, there are fees. Management fees, transaction costs, taxes, they all add up. And guess who pays for all of this? You do, the investor. This is where Bogle's genius comes in. He found that by simply buying and holding a low-cost index fund that tracks the entire market, you eliminate these expensive middlemen and capture the market's overall return. No trying to pick winners. No timing the market, just steady, consistent growth over time. Think about it like this. Would you rather try to find a needle in a haystack or just buy the whole haystack? Bogle says buy the haystack. It's cheaper, simpler, and historically more effective. That's common sense investing at its finest. 10. Financial Freedom by Grant Sabatier. Ever dreamed of breaking free from the 9-to-5 grind? Grant Sabatier's Financial Freedom isn't just another money book. It's your blueprint to escape the rat race faster than you ever thought possible. Picture this. Sabatier went from having just $2.26 in his bank account to achieving financial independence in just 5 years. How? By completely revolutionizing his approach to money and time. The secret sauce? It's not about pinching pennies or living like a hermit. It's about making every dollar work harder than you do. Sabatier teaches you to think like an investor, not just a saver. He shows you how to build multiple income streams, maximize your earning potential, and most importantly, understand that time, not money, is your most valuable asset. What sets this book apart is its aggressive approach to wealth building. While others might tell you to save 10%, Sabatier pushes you to save 50% or more of your income. Sounds impossible? He breaks down exactly how to make it happen. Remember, financial freedom isn't just about having money in the bank. It's about reclaiming your life and your time. Are you ready to fast-track your journey to financial independence? This book might just be your ticket to freedom.